Big Boys Neighborhood. Good morning. We are after the show. Ladies and gentlemen, summer kickoff week continues. Tuesday, June 20th. Louis, you had a hell of a workout today, my brother.
Oh, my gosh. I am burnt out.
Yes, Augustina from Augustina Fitness came and put him through his summer bod boot camp.
I was kind of impressed on just my results. Like, dude, I did this. She had us do this headstand that I think I nailed.
Well,
I was determined to do it, dog, because I failed the first
it.
time, and I was like, dude, I have to do this headstand.
You did that, bro.
Yeah, man. So other than that, how does she do that every day?
I know, man. And
Why
she does
do
it
they
with
do
no
that every
effort,
day?
man.
Wait, like that first move that she did, she got up against like the wall, right? She did like this handstand on the wall, and then she spread her legs open.
That was crazy.
That was
Crazy,
so
man.
impressive.
Gymnastics
like
stuff.
up against the wall.
She should do that in
Legs
the bedroom.
wide open.
She
I'm pretty sure
probably
she
does.
does.
She probably
I
does.
sure as hell would.
Yeah,
If
well, you
I
need
could
to
do
learn
those
it.
tricks.
Alrighty, it's nothing but it. Augustina could probably teach you that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it after the show, ladies and gentlemen. Natalia.
You guys, I totally binge watched almost an entire season of something. It's a short season, but so you guys know me. I love watching TV. You guys have to watch this Netflix show. It's not even a show. It's called The Keepers, and I'm a little late on it because I think it premiered like a few months ago. But it's all about this real life murder of a nun back in the 60s.
Oh, wow.
And
interesting.
so remember when we were all crazy about Making a Murderer?
Yeah.
So again, Netflix, this is like their next one.
Is this a documentary?
It's a documentary.
Ooh, I love
Okay.
documentaries.
So in
You know what's crazy? I saw that and I think I started it.
where the guy's in the attic telling you about the
I saw it. I
He's the
clicked on it.
reporter?
I gotta peep it out.
Okay, you gotta watch it because I got one more episode. I'm like,
And how many episodes is it?
I want to say maybe 10, maybe 9, just roughly
You
around
know
there.
what? And dang, I gotta peep that out.
It's
I gotta
not that
peep it out.
much. No, because literally,
Are they 30s or an hour?
I think the first one might be like an hour and a half, and then the rest are hour.
Damn.
I mean, like roughly.
Somebody don't have
to be
kids.
honest, I wasn't. Well, no, yeah, I know. But
on every
there's
show.
so many layers to this murder. It's insane because again, it's this nun who was murdered. She worked at a school. Apparently, the
Don't
Catholic
give me too
Church
much,
has.
I won't start watching
I'm not going to have like it's some kind of weird cover up. But then there's all these other
Damn.
suspects, and this happened in the 60s. And there are two women who pretty much devoted their whole life. I mean, they have jobs, like one's a teacher and stuff, of trying to find who killed this nun.
That's
and the
dope.
things that they uncover is like, there was one episode I literally could not, I can't even say it because now I want you to watch it.
Yeah.
It's insane.
In
the
the
things
membrane?
that happened. Yeah, insane in the memory. Insane the things that happened to these people in this community, all centered around this one.
I gotta peep that out.
It's so good.
I definitely
Dang,
gotta
that sounds
peep
really
that
good.
out.
I
man.
love documentaries.
You actually kind of inspired me big because, or at least I thought of you with this. Like Ida and I the other day were talking about like, oh, I finished all my shows right now. I have nothing. There's nothing new that I'm going to watch. We're waiting for the TV show Power to start up.
I can't wait.
Game of Thrones is going to be next month. There's this other new show called Glow that I want to watch, but isn't out till the end of the week. And so I was like, okay, well, until those come out, I'm going to not pick up any new shows. I'm going to watch documentaries. Because
Yeah.
you always say, either
See, that's-
just watch this one.
And
this
that's
one.
why I know that show that you're talking about called it's The Keepers.
The Keepers.
I remember, and I saw that it was episodic, and I was like, damn, I got to start that. And
Yeah.
I remember that. So I don't even think I clicked to start watching.
Okay.
I just saw that it had an episode breakdown.
It's good.
Okay,
It's good.
I will.
It's very good. So if you're out there and you need something to watch right now, because I know it is summer TV slow time, The Keepers. That's my vote. Go do it.
Alrighty, Louis G.
That show seems too long, by the way.
Really
It's
though?
not.
Is it going to be one series, one season, and then another season?
No, it's one and
It
one and
closes
done.
up?
One and
Okay.
close.
Okay. Ooh.
Pretty much like Making a
fine.
Murderer. The only reason they're picking up that one again is because that one's still ongoing as well in that
Gotcha.
sense where the new things are happening. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
He
I'll
was just
tune in.
checking.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, he gives it his approval.
Listen, I got you on Handmaid's Tale, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you take my
Yeah.
advice.
Good recommendation.
What's anime?
I said Wonder Woman has nearly $600 million, bro.
Hey,
At the box office?
worldwide.
Yes, at the box office.
Go ahead.
Worldwide.
The production budget was $149 million.
Damn.
Ooh, good.
On their way to $1 billion.
I don't want to torture her name. How do you pronounce her name?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot, bro. Guess what her salary was and what she signed for?
Better be a mill.
I would say, well, it did $600 million, right?
She signed a 3-movie deal.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
so she had the
no.
Batman, Superman. She's gonna do Justice League, and then obviously Wonder Woman.
Damn, she's about to kill it.
So
All right.
now, has any other movies besides Wonder Woman come out?
Yeah, the Batman versus
Batman versus Superman came out.
or
Wonder Woman,
yeah.
so she still has one more, which is gonna be Justice League.
They've already filmed it
And
too.
she signed
Yeah.
for 3
3
and locked up the money already.
locked up the money already.
How
Not
much?
knowing the success.
Not good. It's not good.
The way that you're like,
It's not good, bro. It's not
You
good.
think that she got less than what she probably deserved?
Yep.
Taking
Yep.
the
I would
money
be
so much.
what for 3 movies. Please say even 10 is high.
10 what?
10 million.
All right, dog. This is crazy. $300,000 per
Stop
movie,
it.
dog.
Stop, you're lying.
You know what she
I
gotta get? She gotta get
Yes.
the back end. She
How?
gotta have
Oh,
something.
What is
on
that? What is that?
That's
What is
not
that going to
right.
bring
That
her?
doesn't sound right.
Man,
Yeah?
it's like this. Like, say for instance, if they go over budget, right?
Yeah.
Like if they spent 150 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the back end, it could be, did they crack 150? Maybe she get 8 million for that. 5 million. You know what I'm saying?
It's
if
crazy,
once go to
dog.
DVD, maybe she gets something on like. If she did all 3 movies for less than $1 million, she need to go punch her people
And
in
it
the
literally
face
says,
without
yeah,
the back
the
end.
contract negotiation was historically bad, bro.
Wow.
Jeez.
Like $300,000 per movie.
Wow.
And obviously her payday is going to be after all 3 movies are done. And then if there's a sequel for Wonder Woman,
she gonna
then
get
she
'em.
can cash in about 15
That's
to
not gonna
25
happen.
mil.
That's
But
not that. No. So the first movie she was in, Superman versus Batman,
Yeah.
she was in for 5 seconds.
Yeah, that was true. At
first
the
of all.
very
That
end.
wasn't really. I mean, it was one of those Marvel type teases at the
She
end.
she had lines. She helped out Batman a bit in the movie.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
no, it's not. But it wasn't her movie. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
Wait for me to finish. So the first one wasn't really a movie, just to be fair, right? So then, but the second one, it's not that unusual to have that, have a low salary on an unknown, right?
300.
But she absolutely has some type of back end feature that I'm sure that story is just trying to start some shit
Yeah.
because she absolutely has some back end or you can always go back and renegotiate.
Oh, yeah, especially
even
coming to-
when you have a deal
Better.
in place.
yeah.
Like
Coming to that
Absolutely.
next movie, if it's her too, you're like,
Yeah.
she got to.
there's no way they would take the bad press of saying, no, we're going to make her enforce that contract and be underpaid
Yeah,
as
yeah.
the first
And
giant
then I'm
woman
wondering,
superhero. There's
going
no way.
in, how much back end could she really fight for? Because some people, there's a lot of performers, actors, and actresses that just say, you know what, I'll do it for such and such,
Yeah.
and I'll meet you on the back end. It's either budget or whatever it may be, but and that's where a lot of cats make their money. But if she gave it all up, and man,
I'm trying to remember what it was, but before all the superhero
Yeah.
movies became like the norm, like now there's a superhero movie out like every 3 months now. But when it was first starting out, it might have been Robert Downey or it might have been somebody.
It was Chris Evans who also got a low salary.
So somebody had
He
a
got
low
like
salary,
300,000.
Captain
but
Same
America.
thing.
instantly, as soon
Yeah.
as they had like opening weekend, like the executive producer was like, "Here's $10 million, thank you."
Damn, like a
Because
bonus?
so it's gonna happen.
I'm
They're
gonna look
take
up
care of her.
what the other
Yeah,
people
I wanna
earned
know
on
the
their
back
first
end.
one because the only thing that I can find really quickly was that for that Batman versus Superman or for Man of Steel, they wanted Christian Bale to come back. And granted, he had already done 3 Batman movies,
Yeah.
but they wanted him to come back. They offered him $50 million.
right?
Damn!
But he was already
But he was
extra
already
proven.
so.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's also showing like where it could have gone.
Right.
Yeah,
Man,
follow,
he's still so lucky. Wonder Woman was good too.
follow the story. She's gonna get
Yeah.
paid.
yeah.
Yeah, she better.
Great movie.
Come on,
Sounds
man,
crazy.
Well, and you don't.
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
look crazy. I
Thanks, Doc.
know. What about that?
Happens when you work out.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
This
is a crazy
all
working
day,
out.
all day. What upper?
You guys, have you guys heard the news about Otto Warmbier? If I pronounced that right, he was released from North Korea after being there for like 17 months, I believe. 1 whole year he was in a coma, and I was watching this yesterday on the TV, and like literally, I was so scared and just so devastated and sad for his family, for him, just the entire situation. Like he was arrested for grabbing a propaganda poster and taking it with him. I honestly. Like, I know, like, the severity of things in North Korea, but I didn't know that it
it's
was
bad.
to that extreme over a poster.
It's
like,
bad. And even like this is how bad it is too. Like, say for instance, if you speak out against the government, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? I have to turn you in. Like, and that's like, and not just you, Ide. I'm talking about if my wife
Family.
said something if my
Everybody.
sister said something, I have to turn you in. And it's you can't speak, you can't, the propaganda, like people go and they, for one, I wouldn't go to North Korea, but
Right.
people go and they try to take something out too, like,
To
I was
bring it
there.
back.
And you do that, man, and wow.
mean-
They released him
Right.
pretty much comatose.
In a coma.
Yeah,
Like they
man.
brought him back in a coma. Like he pretty much died, I think, like a few days after like being
Yeah,
back.
and he died.
He died. Like he was only 22. And it's just so devastating because the whole time while he was there, like his parents didn't know anything. Like they weren't giving them any details. They couldn't really talk to him or anything like that. And it just like it really, really scared me. And even more, what scared me that these are like the things that are extremely serious that I truly do not believe that Donald Trump is fit to handle like our international affairs, especially when it comes to North Korea. Like he spoke on Otto and like the situation, and just hearing him speak about it, I was just like, God damn, like why are you our president? Like you are so unfit. Like you can't even talk about this situation. Like it just like him talking about it, like it didn't feel like it was coming from the heart.
Yeah.
It didn't
I get
feel
that from
real
him
to me.
a
Like it
lot.
didn't feel like he was being sincere and like sincere. How do you say that?
Sincere.
And like I don't know. It really, really concerned me, and my heart goes out to his parents. Like, and I just thought about it. Like, I'm that type of person that likes to grab everything wherever I go. Like, I would have been that
not
same
there.
person
No,
grabbing
you
like
wouldn't
something
have.
like that. Like,
No, you wouldn't have.
so like there's like these groups, these travel groups that get together that go to like these places. I forget the exact name of this group that he actually went to. It's like places your parents wouldn't want you to travel to. Like I think that's the actual name of this traveling group that went to North Korea, and like they went there and why would you want to go there?
I have no
Why?
like not this
I have
isn't
no
anything
desire.
I have like no desire to go to that
That's
country
so
where like
scary.
the dictator can so easily just go and kill your brother. Like
Right.
say half his
yeah,
brother's
yeah.
son. Like just
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
kill you in an airport. Like in North Korea when
And
at
I
the
watch
borders,
a lot of documentaries on North Korea.
Yeah,
And
so-
just the uns and Kim Jong.
All
and
of it.
just-
I'm
yeah,
scared.
there was this one documentary that I saw in North Korea, and it was their borders from going from North Korea to South Korea, and that they have this guard. They have two guards watch each other because their main job is to make sure that yes, the borders are fine, but also that neither one of them defect to the other country.
Right.
Like they're watching the other
And
guard.
it's crazy because, and the way that is that building sits on North and South Korea. And you literally stand behind, your post is open leg, but half of your body is exposed. So you're looking at, like, if you're looking out of your left eye, you're looking down at the other person on South Korea side, and their body's half exposed looking down at you.
Damn.
And they are so critical about North and South that there is a line, there's a table, and there is a line that's drawn through the middle.
It's nice.
And there's a microphone that records dialogue 24/7, 365. That mic is always picking up, right? And the mic has to sit on the line like this, sideways.
Wow.
It can't
Is that
hang into
serious?
North Korea, and it can't hang into South Korea. So they have to turn the microphone to the side so it's
Damn.
just on the line.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. Now I've been to South Korea a couple of times, but I'm not Dennis Rodman. You're not gonna get me. I'm not.
There's
You're
no
not gonna
interest
get me
in
over
going
there.
And there are still 3 Americans being held hostage there.
And they
that's
they
so
grab you and they give
devastating.
you a hard leg. And my thing is this, man. Like, from what I've seen, they're hard on North Koreans.
Yeah.
So if I come over as an American, come on, man.
Yeah, no,
Even worse.
it's really, really
Man.
devastating.
Yeah.
And I really feel for his family.
This
and
is one documentary y'all need to watch. Oh my God,
it's gonna
man.
freak me out.
No, I mean it's just
Even more.
crazy. Like it's this, and I think it was one of the guys from Vice. And when they go over there, it's like they're trying to show you how, for one, Google the satellite image of North Korea. Google that, and then look at South Korea, look at America or anything like that. And there's a lot of places, and Google it for a nighttime aerial view satellite. There's a lot of places that don't have electricity.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And when you see it from the satellite over above, it's crazy. But they were just talking about how when the guy went there, everything was a charade. You know, so
What do you
they
mean?
went to go show him this, and it was like, you know, everybody was happy. Oh yeah, and he
Gotcha.
said that it was just people. You know, they don't have you don't have internet. So
Wow.
you see the picture,
Yes.
and so you don't really have the internet because they don't want you dealing with the outside world, correct? So
They don't know.
they have, you know, where it's like the Google, and they're like, no, we can use it, and there's one guy where they walk into a room and it's people like playing like they're on the internet, and you hear the guy like, yeah, and if you see, they don't know how to work it. And it was one guy that they only allowed him to talk to, and he didn't know how to search or none of that. Man, it's the craziest documentary. I'll go into my
Okay.
recently watched,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you ladies and gentlemen,
I
what it is.
never knew that.
Oh, it's a lot, man.
It is.
It's a lot. Like,
Wow.
I remember the one that I saw. They did like they showed footage of when Kim's father had passed and like the people's
Oh,
reactions
man,
towards
yeah.
but like a lot of it at the same time is like inside they also hate him too. Like it's
yeah, no,
It's out of this world.
They go crazy, and I couldn't imagine just walking out the house and it was just statues of Trump everywhere, or just, you know,
Oh my gosh,
like
no.
like from the rooftop to the ground, just a picture, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like. That's crazy, but yeah, y'all check out some of those documentaries, man.
Wow.
But thank you guys for hanging out with us, man. Definitely want to thank you guys for hanging out with us after the show. Remember, you can always catch Big Boy's Neighborhood at radiobigboy.com.
Yep.
And make sure you subscribe. And there's so many things when it comes to the neighborhood, man. But thank you guys, and you can watch, you know, and listen on demand. Never miss a show. You never miss a moment. Thank you guys for hanging out with us after the show. Enjoy the rest of your day and your life. We are Big Boy's Neighborhood.